That's exactly what would happen. Well, I'm here to let y'all know that ain't gonna happen. Now I'm getting rumors that Trump has declared the Insurrection Act. The Insurrection Act, that basically means that not only will there not be an inauguration, there will not be another president. Trump can't even be the 45th president. He will not be inaugurated as a 45th president. Let me explain to you how this is going to go. I told you guys that's been listening to me for quite some time that there are two forms of government that operate within this country. I told you guys this. I said to you, there is the corporation where you got the state of, and anytime that you see the state of or the city of or anything, that is a corporation. And then you have whatever state. So California, state of California is a corporation, but California state is a sovereign state. Two different forms of government operating in front of your faces the whole time, and you guys didn't pay attention. So let me explain to you what's going to happen if he does enact the Insurrection Act. If he does set this thing in motion, Trump will be inaugurated inside the White House, not via Congress, because Congress has been compromised now. Okay, that was already shown. All of Congress has been compromised when they try to bring Joe Biden in. It's a wrap. Okay, so if he activates the Insurrection Act, there is no more corporation called the United States anymore. It is done. The military takes over the country temporarily. The military takes over, and that's the direction it looks like it's heading. And I want you guys to be clear about what I'm saying here, because this shit's going to hit the fan in this country. It's going to hit the fan. The military is going to assume all operations, acting as the government, until a peaceful transition of power takes place. That peaceful transition of power takes place by leaving the United States corporation and transition us back to the republic, the true republic. That means that Donald Trump will be the 19th president of the United States of America via the Constitution for the United States. They're going to activate the original one, which takes us back to common law. That means no more IRS, no more paying taxes. They're going to usher in a new currency system, which is happening right now. Okay? This whole thing is an entire complete reset. And this is the reason why I said to you guys, it's very important that you know the difference between being an American national and a U.S. citizen. You will return back to being an American national. You will be renationalized. Do you guys understand what I'm saying to you? I told you guys that there was never going to be another president of the United States, and y'all say whatever all y'all's heads because y'all didn't know what I was talking about. I don't get it. What you mean there ain't going to be another president? Well, now you know. The whole corporation goes to shit. Period. And now we return back to the true republic of the land. That means you got to learn how to govern over your own affairs. That's what that means. It's going to be a little rough. Come February, it's going to be real rough. It's going to be rough. Okay, it's going to be rough. The people are going to spaz out. It's going to be rough. It's going to be a little rough for a little while. Because like I told you before, if you're hooked into these systems and you don't know how to let it go, you're going to have a hard time functioning in life if you can't let that go. This was all pre-planned, y'all. And for my people, for my indigenous people, let me say something to y'all. Our 400 years is up. So you got to get your mind out of bondage, babies. This shit is over with. And all you guys are doing is seeing this whole shit show play out right in front of your face. Now, does that mean that there ain't going to be no crazy shit going down? Does that mean that there ain't going to be no warring going on? Or there's going to be a lot of warring going on? There's going to be a lot of that going on. Make sure you stay your asses out the way. Y'all stay the hell out the way. Because this is a corporation battle. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Okay? But we are headed back to the Republic. Okay? So I want you guys to understand how this works. Very important. White people are starting to see the shift, and now they're being treated how we were. Yes, that is true. The world, as everybody knows it, is going to change. The world on how everybody knows it's going to change. Okay, it's for everybody. There's not going to be all the racism and all the stuff that's been playing out inside this country. All that shit's going to get nullified. Okay, that's all going to change. It's never going to go back to the way it was before. And I want to say this to those who, you know, to anybody on this live right now. I want to make something clear to everybody on this live right now. As of right now, we gotta stop with this racism shit because it doesn't matter at this point. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's done with. It's over with. And white folks, y'all gonna have to understand that what you fought for was always at the expense of the people who built the land and built that corporation for y'all. So you're never going to get it back to the way it was before, and it's never going to be that way ever again. For those of y'all that are listening, it's not going to ever be that way again. It's not supposed to be. What's going to happen is we're going to be placed in a situation where everybody will be treated equally, all the way across the board. No more privilege. Okay? That's all going to stop now. It's all going to stop. And I'm letting y'all know because it's what I see coming.
Does this shit look normal to you? Does this shit look normal to you? How does people ride around and you're seeing a crimson sky and you just driving around like you don't see that shit? Like you just don't see what's happening here. These cosmic events and all these planetary alignments and things like that are taking place on this planet is a clear sign that the times have changed. Now you got a lot of iron oxide that's being brought into the planet. Okay, Nibiru is putting a lot of iron oxide into our planet, which is changing the DNA of a lot of people. So when we talk about Great Reset, it's a great reset, not just with what's going on within the country, but what's going on all over the world. I spoke to you guys about cosmic contracts, and I told you their cosmic contracts were up. I told y'all this. They had a certain amount of year rule in terms of, even with Caucasians were only here for 36,000 years, but there were beings that made them. Okay? But those beings only had a 12,500 year reign. That's it. Their time is up. Everything is up. And now we're coming into a golden age. So now we're going into a whole new shift, a whole new paradigm, a whole new, everything is being changed all the way across the board. The way we see things, the way we think about things, the way we process information, all of that stuff is shifting out. All that old stuff is falling down. You just wait till the people start tearing down all the structures. I hope you guys have gotten a lot of food. I hope you guys have gotten a lot of canned goods, not canned goods, but I hope you guys got a lot of stuff saved up in your pantries and things like that for the next couple months, because you don't really want to be out while all hell's breaking loose. Shit's starting to happen out here where I live at. Okay, you don't want to really be moving around too much. You just want to kind of make sure you're aware of your surroundings. Make sure you got your weaponry on standby. Just make sure you got your shit on standby, because you will have to defend yourself, because there's going to be so much stuff going on. There isn't going to be enough law enforcement that you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I need some help. You better get into mode of being able to defend yourself, because that is the mode that we're going to be in from here on out. That's what a republic is about. You having the knowledge and the ability to be able to defend yourselves and handle your affairs on your own and selling your affairs on your own. Some of you guys ain't going to be ready. Some of you guys ain't going to be ready for that type of freedom. I tell people, y'all said y'all want to be free, but you're so used to being led and told what to do by people that when freedom comes, you ain't going to know how to act.